Welcome to week 9. And week 9 is really going to be a hardcore tutorial. So this is not something you can download and listen to really. I mean, you could, but I'm not sure what purpose it would serve. And it's split into a couple of segments, and the segments are really going to be for those who have taken advantage of the DreamHost coupon that is below on this page. If you're currently embedded in another hosting provider, and there's a lot of them out there, and let me just say that I love everything about DreamHost. So I have explored most of them, and there's reasons that I find DreamHost to be just a joy to work with, and which is one of the reasons I recommend them, because I feel confident in recommending them. So I also know that a lot of people have some resistance, gosh, I don't want to change hosting services. That's fine. You don't have to change hosting services. And if you feel committed to your current hosting provider, whether that's GoDaddy or whether that's, Bluehost or whether that's, any of the big names out there, well, that's fine. But I would still encourage you to watch this so you can at least see the interface. And there's a reason that I broke this part out from the following part, where we're actually going to be installing WordPress and customizing it. So again, watch it anyway, but this is really just so that you can see the interface, and if you're going to take advantage of the coupons that are the coupon code that's below, this is what you can expect. So I'm going to go ahead and log into the web panel. And really, I'm just going to start this whole thing from scratch, as if, I've just come in and I want to create a new WordPress website. So first of all, I'm going to go into domains, and I'm going to set up a new domain. And I have a ton of them, but I'm going to just go ahead and... This is what you would be experiencing after you register a new domain or you transfer a domain. So subdomains are allowed, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to do demo.evolutionarycompanies.com. I'm actually going to set it to remove www. It actually has a minor improvement in your search engine optimization if you force it to remove www. Really, all you need anymore anyway is typically http://, but most people, think that this www thing still matters. Everybody knows what a URL looks like. So, and by removing the www, you actually increase your search engine optimization just ever so slightly. And I'm going to say which user to install it on. I'm going to pretty much leave everything else alone. Extra web security, of course. PHP, you want, the default there as well. And the rest we're going to skip. And then we're just going to click fully host this domain. Now, it should take a few minutes. I've never seen it last more than 10. Now, for those of you who, don't want to deal with transferring domains in terms of the registrar, but you just want to switch to DreamHost for hosting, you can do that, and you'll do what I just did, and you'll simply, go into whatever your hosting service is and change these settings. These are the DNS settings. And if you don't know what that means, then somebody I referred you to will know what it means, and or your own tech consultant or web consultant should know what that means. Now, this will take just a few minutes, so I'm going to pause here, and the next thing you'll see is the email I'll bring up that I received saying, yes, it's now hosted, and then we'll continue from right here. Good. So it's been 6 minutes since I left you, and I got an email declaring success that the hosting had been set up. So going from here, let's actually go down to goodies. And we're going to go to one-click installs. Now, whether you're using a WordPress, whether you're using DreamHost or some other hosting provider, there's going to be a one-click install. So we're going to go to WordPress. And you're always going to want to go with custom installation. And here's why. There's going to be certain plugins that you're going to want to add, or certain themes that you're going to want to install. And if you go with a simple installation, then you're going to be barred from installing some of those things. So the idea is that they'll make this idiot proof if you do the simple installation, but it's going to hamstring you more than you could possibly know. So we're going to go with custom installation, and then we're going to go down to demo, which is the one that we just set up. And we're going to actually use this as your primary root level installation. So you're not going to do / anything. You're simply going to tell it where to install something to. Now, it's got to be empty, and that's fine. And select the database, automatically create the database, and we just click install it for me now. Bam. And then we try. It says success. And we have to wait for about another 10 minutes before we get the next email, and there will be instructions in the next email. And in this next segment, I'll actually pull the email up and show you how we go about doing that. For those of you who are more technically inclined, it's a MySQL database, and here's the name of the database it created. Usually they just truncate it. It's a certain number of characters. So we'll pause again here, and within 10 minutes you should receive an email. Once I receive that email, because we're going through this together, then I'll bring that email up and show it to you, and we'll go through that process together as well. Perfect. So that was at most 6 minutes, and here we have an email from them. Bam. And here's what it'll look like. Please create an admin user. And really, this is completing your install. Now, this is really all you need to do is click on this. And I will click on that. And it brings us right here. Now, for our purposes, regardless of whether you're using DreamHost for hosting or really any other hosting service, once you install WordPress and you click on the link that's confirming installation, this is the screen that you will come to. So regardless of your hosting choice, this is where we join in the common good together. So this is what you should be looking at once you install WordPress.